What's going on, addicts? Oh man, Monday. Another high scoring night. I mean, fuck, it's crazy. 340, you won't even cash. That's how bad it is. I mean, it's ridiculous, guys. Harden, you need him. He was chalk. He went off. Eric Gordon, you need him. He was chalk. He went off. Who else? Kyrie, he was chalk. Went off. All power forwards were pretty much chalk, and they all went off. They all did fine. I mean, you weren't being sneaky with any of those play. They all went off. KD, late night hammer, went off. So, in a game where a lot of the chalk actually hit, you just gotta have the right combination to make it happen for you to win big. Because it's only a 7-game slate, and all the chalk guys just did their thing. Some low key guys probably you didn't expect to have a good game. To have was I think Derek Collison went for 40 burgers, and Rocco for 45, and they were low owned. So if you had some of those guys in the mix along with those chalk, you're looking pretty. I scored like 318. Wasn't enough. I got Giannis for a very low ownership, and he only put a 60. Definitely wasn't enough. What's going on, Roger? I hope you had a big night, man. It was definitely brutal. It was just another high-scoring night. I mean, the chalk hit, and there's nothing you can do about it. I kind of wish they never announced the news that CP3 was out, because Harden ownership was pretty low. I already had in my mind that he was out. I had that lineup. But once they announced that CP3 was out, I mean, if everybody full unloaded on Harden and Eric Gordon, and rightfully so, it's Washington, and they went off, man. But yesterday, I mean, I mentioned once I look at the Vegas spread -3, Houston, I already knew something was fishy. CP3 was going to be out, and it turns out to be that way. But yeah, I did okay on DK though, so. Scored like 340 something, whatever, ridiculously, but it's not a big a deal. Yeah, I mean 340 missed cash. It's just a high score night, Dwayne. I mean, what's up, Jamie? It happens, guys. Let's move on. Tomorrow, 5-game slate isn't so bad, but I can guarantee you tomorrow won't be a high scoring night. Just looking at the total so far. And not everybody is priced down. There was, especially power forward, you're just gonna have to pick. And yeah, you can't really do whatever you want tomorrow. So let's just go over it. New York, Detroit, 220.5, probably the highest total right now. Atlanta, Miami, there's no total yet. Waiting on some injury news. Who's in, who's out. I suspect this to be probably the second or the highest total after the New York game. And then Toronto, Memphis, 205 is one of the ugliest game on the slate. If you're playing this game, you might want to just stack it somehow, some way, figure out where to stack it, because all the low ownership is going to be here. This game right here, this is key for low ownership guys, guarantee. LA Lakers versus Denver Nuggets, 215. I guess you can call it a late night hammer. And then Indiana Phoenix, no total here yet. Probably waiting on the Victor Oladipo news. I'm pretty sure he's going to be out again. Back-to-back for Indiana. I think that's it. Yeah, back-to-back for Indiana. All right. Going to use draft dashboards as a reference. Try it out. 30 days, $1. I will mention any Draftkings pricing too. If there's be a big difference, a big gap, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, you need exposure to the last game. You need KD. He's they kept it close. KD was carrying the team. He went off, and guys like Terrence Ross went off, and I'm pretty sure it was cheap and low owned, and it just put you back on top of the board. I mean, it was one of those nights. Yeah, pretty tilted that like every time the chalk hit, I get really upset because you can't really win anything. You try to be different, you just fuck. Anyways, guys, Jamal Murray, point guard, 7'3", against the Lakers at where is it at? Denver? In Denver, I suspect. I like Jamari here. With 7-3, I mean, I don't like as much. I just like the matchup against Ball. He tends to go play a little bit harder against him. Reggie Jackson. Is this most? No, let me just do it in order so I don't confuse them. Let's go start over, man. Mike Conley, 8-8. Probably one of the best play right now. I think price wise is okay, but you know he can have a good game, 50 points. You've seen it before. The only problem is the matchup. Toronto, Memphis, both slow team, both defensively minded teams. Slow in pace for sure. So there won't be a ton of points going around. You just got to pick a certain player here and there. But the great news is it's going to be a competitive game. So if you think this game stay close, competitive, it could go overtime, whatever, just stacking this game will be very contrarian play. He's 1,100 cheaper on DK, which what's much more in play there. Kyle Lowry is 7-9. I can't talk about Kyle Lowry. I still like Kyle Lowry. He's like $100 cheaper as of late. He's still having good games. If you want to run it back with Kyle Lowry, I'm fine with that. Jamal Murray, 7-3. I mentioned him. I do like him. Don't like the price as much. It's not really a discount, but I like the matchup. Trae Young at 7,000. Always a GGB punt because he can have one of those nights, but you know it's rare. It's a rare occasion where you see Trae Young goes out there and start throwing up. But he gets there with most of his assists. That's what he's known for. But if he can start shooting, knocking down some threes, you're looking good. I doubt people go here because it's his price. Lonzo Ball is 6'7" now. 1,100 cheaper on DK, which is way more in play. I can't see myself going Lonzo Ball. I feel like LeBron James is back to being point LeBron, and he's kind of running the show now over there like he's supposed to be. So it takes me off from a lot of Lakers guy. Trey Burks 6'1". Now here's when things gets interesting. The New York guards, okay. Trey Burke is 6'1". We seen him go off on Boston for 56, and then next thing you know, we see Moutier go off the next day. So you're going to have to gamble and pick either one of them because either one could have a good game against Detroit. They're both a lot cheaper on Draftkings. Trey Burke is $1,400 cheaper. Moutier is $1,200 cheaper, and they both are in play. It's just you don't know which one will go off. It's really just a gamble. Either one of them could have a good game. Reggie Jackson is 5'8". No one's gonna be picking him, so he could be a good tournament play. Jeremy Lin, another odd man name. I don't think anybody will click here because we got Trey Burke and we got Moutier, and then we got Jeremy Lin at 4'9", and he's been doing a lot better too. As long as you think Trae Young have a bad game, Jeremy Lin will play the guardsman, play the unit, and then bring back the team. And he's done really well coming off the bench. The usage is there. He's getting his shot in, so I like that. It's 4'9". And then Derek Collison coming off of a monster game, probably gonna be very popular. His price hasn't changed. I wouldn't go there just because that's a rare occasion. He doesn't repeat that quite often, back to back. It's a hard fade. Phoenix playing much slower now too. It's a hard fade for me, and I hope he becomes chalk. I hope one of those chalk just doesn't do well. Corey Joseph, 4'8", I do like. I always like Corey Joseph over Derek Collison. Van Fleet, 4'4". I can't see myself going there. Ish Smith, 3'7". I think he's a fine option. I think he's go if you want to run it back with one of the guards against New York. Ish Smith is a fine play. Frankie Smoke. Poor guy. He's just not getting a miss because he's not doing anything. Sherman Mack is 3'7". This is always interesting because it's Sherman Mack. In any other circumstance, I would play him at 3'7". I think that's very cheap, but it is against Toronto, which takes me off him a ton. So I can't do it. But he's very cheap. Could be a good punt. Yeah, the Canyon Ball here, 3-5 Phoenix. He isn't a bad play. It's just we all know Phoenix want to run Booker as point guard now, so I can't see myself playing Canyon either. I know everybody's bummed out with the high score, man. What are you gonna do about it? I mean, it's a high scoring slate. I think it's like top score like 400 Fanduel points or something like that. So when one of those nights happen, because all the chalk hit, which everybody has some of the chalk, you just need like one or two that's non-chalk hit that goes off for you to win big, which is Derek Carlson and I think Rocco. Other than that, everybody else have a similar lineup. Devin Booker, 8-5. Make sure it's in order. He should be very popular tomorrow. Even at that price, I'm good. I won't go there. I know he can go for 50. It's just, you know, I think he's gonna be super popular, so I'm gonna pay. Just gonna have to do it. Tim Hardaway Jr. 7,000. I could go here if Devin Booker, but he was gonna gain some ownership too. 7,000. If this game stay close, I mean Tim Hardaway has to do something with it because he's gonna shoot. I mean, shooter's gonna shoot. Kent Bazemore is questionable right now. He's 5'8". If he plays, I kind of do like just get off the chalk a little bit. Dwayne Wade should be chalky too, 5'5", just because it's his last performance. But I'm good. Reggie Bullock, 5,000. I can go there. $900 cheaper on DK is notable. Rodney McGruder, 4-9, just not been having a good game, but I can go back there against Atlanta. Got no problem with that. Aaron Holiday finally put him in shooting guard. Finally, because he was at point guard for the longest time. There was like 3 point guard you could choose from Indiana. But now he's a shooting guard. It's 4-8. He's getting some minutes out there because Victor is out, and he's doing pretty well for himself. He's 4'8", $1,200 cheaper on DK, much more in play there. But he's a fine option tomorrow too. Wayne Ellington, pretty much play him now. He's 4'7". Obviously, if you think Wade's gonna have a better game, then you know Wayne Ellington is not gonna do much. But he should get some minutes because I think Grogic is still out and Tyler Johnson's still out, so he's gonna play some minutes. He's just strictly a shooter. That's his MO. The man with the golden arm. Monte Morris, 4'5". This guy's falling off the cliff. I'm good. Danny Green is always a punt. It's 4'3". You know, but it's Memphis. I can't see myself going there. Garrett Tampa, same situation. Just not attractive. KCP's 4'2" now. He's getting more runs like before because of the Rana injuries. 4'2" is definitely a price that I think is okay. It's decent. Like Kim Herter, that's a no. Jamal Crawford, it's just not enough minutes. It's 3-9. Josh Hart, oh man, I don't know, losing his minutes. It's 3-9. I can't do it. Torrey Craig, some reason he's got some minutes. 36 minutes last game, 29 Fanduel points, 3-8. Gotta see the situation there, but the usage is not high. I think because Harris is out, so they're using a lot more bench player. I think Garrett Harris is going to probably sit out again tomorrow. It's just game time decision right now. Langston Galloway, 3-8. Sure, I don't mind that either. Alonzo Tier, I mean, he could have monster game too. 3-7. You've seen it before, man. 15 minutes, 34 minutes, 22 minutes. In the 34 minutes, he put up 41 Fanduel points. So, did you see that coming? I'm pretty sure you didn't because it's New York. No one sees anything coming. Fizdale is just retarded, and it makes life a lot harder for us in the DFS world because we just don't know who to play. Just don't know who's gonna go off. It's just a weird rotation to have over there. Dylan Wright, 3-7. I don't think we have to go there. Justin Anderson getting minutes. Come back with injury, but you know he sucks, so we can ignore that. Kel Beasley, 3-5. I don't think that's no. Deadman definitely fell off the cliff. It's 3-5. We know he's not getting the rotation anymore. That experiment was over with now. And that's it. Small forward, Moving on. Can't be him. Let's see. Out the top, LeBron James, 12-2. He's playing a lot better now. But it's in Denver. If you think the game stay close, he's probably the highest guy you have to pay up for tomorrow. In the slate, like we're not getting much of a discount anywhere, I'll probably stay away. I'll probably try to get a balanced lineup or something like that. I can't muscle up paying 12-2 for LeBron James, knowing he could be passive at times, and you need him to get you freaking 60, period, at that price. Give you 60. If not, tomorrow 5-game slate you're gonna lose. Kawhi Leonard 10. Feels very safe because he hits his floor is probably like 40. Ceiling right now probably 60, but hasn't gotten there yet. So feels like a fair price. So you're not getting much of a discount, anything for 10,000. But versus the Memphis Grizzlies, that feels like it's overpay. I can't see any higher upside from that Memphis. He probably project at 40 the most. So at that price, I feel like it's too high for him, just because of the matchup. Other matchup maybe, but against Memphis, Memphis is like playing really well right now. They're first in their division. Toronto is first in the East. But yeah, I can't do it. Josh Richardson, 7'9". I know it's high, but he's probably third player here with the price tag 7'9". I do like against Atlanta. I don't mind it. If you're not paying up, you gotta like Josh Richardson if you're not playing for the top high guy. Gary Harris, questionable tag, 6'8". If he plays, I'll be weary too. Might be limited. $1,200 cheaper on Draftkings, which is much more in play, but question tag. I hate that. TJ Warner, I like a ton tomorrow at 6'8". Guy's been playing pretty well as of late. I mean, he does have 1 or 2 bad games after that, but overall he's been really consistent. It is a little tougher matchup against Indiana, but I don't mind TJ Warner because I know he can have those outbreak games. He takes a lot of high percentage shot too, so I do like a lot. Kyle Anderson, slow-mo. It's slow-mo, man. Take a chance. I can't. Okay, Terran Prince, 5'7". He's cheaper, a lot cheaper now, because he's been shooting poorly, but the usage is basically still there. He just got to make a shot, pretty much. He just got to shoot better. He's been cold at 6'7". You buying lower for him at this point right now, and he can get hot at any time. 5'7". I do want to invest in that right now. That seems like a good play. Bodon, 5'5". He did me well today, so I might play him again tomorrow. I don't mind that. Pretty much a blowout game. Juan Herman Gomez is 5'5". You gotta love that too. Especially if Harris is out again, he becomes an excellent play. Might be even chalky. Tyreek Evans is a no for me. We know with Victor out, he had 1 good game and the rest mediocre or just doesn't show up. He just gives up. Don't know what's going on with this guy against the slower team of Phoenix. I mean, it's a good matchup. Don't get me wrong, but I can't do it. I can't pull the trigger in that. Justin Winslow is 5,000 Atlanta. I'll always take a chance. Bremby is very interesting at 4'9". But you gotta watch. I think if I'll play him more, I think I'll like him more if Bazemore is out because he's got questionable right now. Bazemore, I kind of like him more. But other than that, he's having streaky runs at 4'9". It's hard to say no to because he's getting some good runs right now, and he's shooting better and everything else. So I'm not gonna fully pass on that. Trevor Reeves is 4'8". It's almost a no-brainer. The minutes he's playing, 36, 40, 36 every single night. The usage is low, but I mean, look at the minutes this guy is playing. He's 4'8". That's a discount. It's more expensive on DraftKings though, $500 more, but it's still in play with the kind of minutes for a guy like him. A vet. It doesn't take much for him to reach value. That's the safe point about it. So I like him a lot tomorrow. Stanley Shit Johnson's 4-2. He plays well against New York. That's all I think I can say about him. I don't like that guy, but he's not a bad play. Michael Bridge is 4-2. Was on this guy for a while, but it seems like I don't know. He's just coming down. But Indiana, I'm probably gonna pass. Anobi, no. Doug McDermott. Lance, it's just Lance. I mean, it's 3-7. I guess a punt, I guess. Vince Carter, no. Derek Jones, I don't think so. Ben Robinson, no. Who's Watanabe? I don't know who this guy is. Feels like, wrong sport. CJ Miles. He looks like he played baseball or something for some reason. I don't know. He's always on here. It's fun. I don't even see him on the bench. Play for the Memphis Grizzlies. Anyways, power forward Blake Griffin, 9'8". Yes, a very interesting Blake Griffin. He's very much in play at 9'8". It's New York, man. I can see a ton of blocks and see him play some bully ball against those smaller New York guards. 9'8". I mean, it's a healthy price, but he could go off. It's a good matchup for him. I don't mind that. Pascal is 7'5". It's just too expensive against a team like a Memphis Grizzlies. $1,500 cheaper on Draftkings, which is questionable. I think it's okay. Not that much a bigger discount. Triple J is 7'1". $1,300 cheaper on Draftkings. Like a lot of these power forwards is a lot cheaper in Draftkings, so you have an option there. But Fanduel, you're gonna have to pick. See, look what I mean. 9'8", and the dropper is 7'5", 7'1". Then we got Sabonis at 7,000. I mean, Sabonis is always, he can never disappoint you. Even today's game, he did all right. Like, he didn't kill you really. He's 6'9". Obviously, there were better plays, but you wanted him to like go 40, 50. It was just a blow up. 7,000 tomorrow. He's a fine play. I can't see it unless there are injuries or something like that. Noah Vonleh, the chalk again, 6'7". Could be chalk again tomorrow. 11,000. It could be a tougher matchup for him, just because now he has to bang with a bigger dude like Blake. But I mean, he's Mr. Reliable over there in New York. He goes there, he plays, he hustles, he gets his rebounding, he's shy, shoot the three. He does a little bit of everything, and that's why he's been really popular lately and just crushing that price. But tomorrow, I think I can't pull that trigger. On DraftKings, $1,100 cheaper. You might want to take a chance in that. John Collins has been excellent, 6'7" ever since he came back. Now has a bang low with Whiteside possibly, so I like him less there because it's kind of take away most of that rebound. But the guy's a very skillful player. They're probably one of the best players in Atlanta. A 6'7". I surely won't mind that. Paul Millsap, 6'7", 6'4". My bad. He's all right. He's in play too against LA. Feels like he could have a good game. Brandon Ingram now comes to the Laker guys. I just don't like 6'3". Sure, that price doesn't feel like it's a discount. Serge Ibaka is a discount of 6,000, but then it's Memphis. That's all I can say about that. Kyle Kuzma is 5'7". It's Kuzma or Ingram. You don't know which one is having a better game. Obviously, Kuzma is cheaper at 5'7". Only thing I like about Kuzma is because he's playing off the ball a lot now, so that it helps him with the high percentage shot, stuff like that. But because he's playing off the ball, it also takes away a lot of the assists and things like that for him. That is a negative. Tyus Young, 4'8". It's Tyus Young. I guess he's okay. It's cheap enough where you can take a stab at that. James Johnson, minutes hasn't climbed up where you think it's safe to play. It's 4-5. If he gets 30 minutes tomorrow, he's a fine play, obviously. Play some point guard roles too if you need him to. So I'm fine with that. Shaw Holmes, no. Jermichael Green at 4'3". He's fine. if Jaren Jackson in foul trouble, Jermichael Green is gonna crush it out there at 4-3. If he gets his minutes back. Kelly O, it's Kelly, man. That's all I can say about Kelly. But he can really kill your line really fast. Trey Lyles 3-8. Sure, maybe a punt. Morris Spellman 3-7. He's getting a little bit of run too, but I'm okay with that. Kevin Knox, throw him there as a punt 3-7. The guy, I don't know, man. His min is definitely not safe. You're looking at 25, then you go 9, and then 7. I don't know what's the deal is. Like, develop the guy. If you're going to develop him, put him out there. Play him. You're not playing for anything, right? Just fucking play the young guys and the rookies. Give them the minutes. Develop them. Shit. Josh Jackson, 3-6. It's Josh Jackson. Always a punt. TJ Lee, none of this guy. That's it there. Last. Vonley 5-6 and DK. I mean, you say yes, that means everybody else say yes to that. You know what I mean? Hey, he's gonna be chalky tomorrow. And Draftkings, that is for sure. I don't know about Fanduel, but people look at a box score and they're gonna be all over it. Andre Drummond 10-6. Fine play. $1,000 cheaper on DK. I mean, I can't talk you out of Drummond tomorrow. He could have a monster game. He could get 60 burger. His ceiling is 72. Should be a safe floor tomorrow. I don't mind that. It's hard to play DeAndre Joy and Griffin in the same lineup. I know some people try to do it. I don't think it works out. Marc Gasol 10,000. We keep ignoring him and he keep crushing it. But he's priced up now to a matchup where I don't like. So yeah, I won't be playing him. 1100 on DK, cheaper. 1100 cheaper on DK is, you know, much more in play. But on Fanduel, I think I'm gonna stay away. Just like him, and yeah, it's really hard to play these Memphis and Toronto guy when they're priced up in a slow tempo game. I really find it very difficult to play any of them tomorrow. But like I said, that means they're gonna be, the ownership is gonna be low, and you know, you picking them could be a good thing in large field tournaments. Nikola Jokic 9,000. I see nothing wrong with that. Play him. If you play him, don't play Jamal Murray. If you play Jamal Murray, don't play him. They take away from each other. Whiteside. I like Whiteside a ton tomorrow. 8-5. I think a lot of people won't go here because he's been killing people's lineup left and right. He's just going out there getting into foul trouble or just doing shitty things to people's lineup. 8-5 against Atlanta. I'm going to have to take a stab at that. Hopefully Whiteside turn it around. He has one of those streaks where he goes for shitty games and then he explodes for a monster game and we all miss out on it. You know what I mean? Perfect scenario for him to bounce back at 8-5. And if you think Whiteside is going to bum out tomorrow again, play Bam. Because, you know, Bam take over if Whiteside does like a shitty job. And it's Kenner, 7-6. Can't talk you out of that because Aaron Kenner can always have a good game. Don't care what kind of matchup you put him with. He goes out there and do his thing. 7-6. That's a fair price. Deontay Ayton finally had a breakout game, huh? Wow. 50 fantasy points. 32 minutes. That's good for you, bro. But I won't be playing you. JaVale McGee, 6'5", still doing his thing. $1,100 cheaper on DK. Oh wow, that's definitely in play for what he's producing. $1,100 cheaper on Draftkings is a discount. He's still doing his thing, man. Going out there blocking shots every single night. Do it, play him. Miles Turner, 6'5", 6'3", odd man out here. It's Miles Turner. He could just go kill your lineup fast. Or he can hang with Deontay. Either or. He's 6'3". Should be low on tomorrow because people don't really play him. JV, I wonder if he's going to get minutes. against Gasol. I think he should, because Gasol is really not that mobile. Kind of a slow center. I think JV should suit up fine. I can't imagine Ibaka guarding him. So JV is definitely in play tomorrow. 6,000. They're gonna need him to play 30 more. Whenever Paul Gasol is out there, or Marc Gasol is out there, he's gonna be out there. He has to play tomorrow. Mason Plumlee, 5'5". That's too expensive for a guy to come off the bench. He should be 3 or 5. No, 4'9" maybe, or 4'5". But 5'5". You just banking that Joker has a bad game. $2,000 cheaper in Draftkings. That makes more sense. Dwayne Dedmon 4'8". I think he gets to start. A center. He's 4'8". It's all right. Not exciting. Bam, like I said, if you think Whiteside have a bad game, this is a good pivot at 4'6". Alex Lynn's probably questionable. He's 3'8". There's no need to go here, Alex Lynn anymore, or Dedmon. We know Collins to play. Mitch Robinson's 3'7". I can't see it. Tyson Chan 3'7". Probably get 19 minutes or something like that. 3'7". Could get a good game. Miles Plumlee, you're not gonna see the floor again. Zaza 3'5". Sure, he might go there, break somebody's ankles. Kyle Quinn, nope, not gonna play you. That's it. See, yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be tough because everybody is priced up to their production. I don't see much of a discount anywhere as right now. Like, even the stars are priced as where they are. I'm curious to see how the Lions construction go tomorrow. Curious to see if anything opens up. But as of right now, your best bet for discount is shooting guards, where guys like 4'5", 4'3". That's where people are taking their savings. Other than that, man, it's gonna be more of a balanced line tomorrow. So, good luck tomorrow, guys. As usual, if you first time, like, subscribe. I do first take on NBA every day, except for maybe Sunday sometimes. Other than that, good night, good luck tomorrow. Peace.